Hi there, you're at the VeChain Wyckoff analysis session, and we'll quickly look at both weekly and daily charts and see where VeChain is heading. So quickly start with the weekly, because that's setting the boundaries where the daily can go. So previously, I think probably last session or even one more session ago, we put in this sign of strength stage tag over here, and it's normal for a little bit of retreat in price from the sign of strength. We see those almost every time in the past two accumulation cycle, and some retreat more than the others. Currently it's still at the level that's a bit higher than the selling climax as well as the test that follows. So that's why I would expect some kind of horizontal accumulation to continue, given when looking at the volume as well, it's been staying pretty low, so there's not much fluctuation. And if I check the squeeze, yeah, it's consolidating, and the purple lines are inside the orange. That means a squeeze is happening. Last time when this happened, near the end of accumulation back in October last year, that's when, so since it enters a squeeze zone in 4 weeks time, that's when the price started to surge. That's a very significant move from the bottom of 2 cents all the way to the very tip of 8 cents, so that's 4 times jump. Likewise, when the squeeze happened back in August 2023, so again in a matter of 4 weeks, that's when the accumulation finished and the new distribution cycle happened. So now the question is, given we are in a squeeze, even though I mentioned two examples that the surge happened, when we look at mid 2023, there was a period where it's pretty close to, or this is not a straight line, but if I draw it here, the squeeze happened across this section. So that's when there was a little bit of price decline over there before the further accumulation happened and the price shot up. So as of this moment, while we hope for a price surge to a new distribution cycle to come, be mindful there can still be a bit of retracement before the actual climb appears. So that means positive thinking, some horizontal move, and then boom, that's scenario 1. Scenario 2, come back down to the white line and consolidate a little, and then boom. So these are the two, I would say, if it happens similar to what we have seen in 2023 and 24, that's probably what's going to happen for the fourth quarter of, maybe even as early as September, because there are still 4 weeks. 4 weeks later we're still in September, so maybe the price surge would happen as early as September if the environment supports what's building up for VeChain. So quickly into daily. Last time when we did this, I put in the text saying, okay, that might be an SOS, and it's confirmed, and there should be some tests coming, and indeed it happened, and eventually potentially a backup and LPS situation, and it's now building up towards that. So similar to what happened in the weekly, so they are now kind of in the same stage at the moment. So if the squeeze really happened in the weekly and the surge starts, then here we'll see the same thing happening from this end of accumulation and go all the way to the buying climax, wherever that may be. So here we can quickly check the squeeze in the daily chart as well. And so last time when there was a squeeze back in late July, that's when we have this leg downwards. And now the purple once again is within the orange. Actually it has been there for quite a while, and this line on the top, if the consolidation continues, then this purple line will come into the orange as well, and that's when we can hopefully see something similar to beginning of July. That squeeze at a low point triggers the leg upwards all the way till July 20th. So that's something the bulls hope to see. The bears obviously can hope for something like, if this squeeze happens, then maybe it should come down instead. So let's quickly take a look. So this squeeze happened at the lower half of the channel. So currently we're at the lower half as well. This squeeze happened at the upper half of the channels. That's why it went down. Likewise here, when the squeeze happened, it was on the upper side of the channel, and that's when we have a leg downwards. So if that's the case, whenever a squeeze happens and that the price is at the upper half of the channel, the likelihood of it going to the other side is larger. Then supposingly we're at the lower half of the channels now, even though it's very close to the center line. Hopefully the chance of the price getting higher to at least test this white line of 3 cents is higher. So finger crossed that is squeezing towards the upside instead of the downside, and hopefully in the bigger scale the accumulation is about to finish, because it's been quite a wait since the drop back in February. So from then till now, it's already 182 days. It's exactly half a year.